Alright, so this is the Odroid H3 Plus with the this particular version of the processor, 16 gigs of RAM. Someone was asking if I could show I'll show you the task manager here real quick. It shows that it's I've got it to where it stays on at the 3.3 gigahertz all the time. And I've got an eMMC as the operating system. Close all this and show you that real quick. This is the eMMC with the operating system, 128 gig, and then this is this can be disconnected. Whatever. This is the hard drive that's attached to the bottom of the Odroid with the emulators, launch box, ROMs, etc. So, but I'm just going to show you first. He wanted to see. I might have to see if it's right here. Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Now, obviously, I don't feel like this is probably going to run fantastic on here, but I am anxious to see. This is my first time running it. I'm also going to show it on the Yuzu, but this is the Ryujinx emulator first. We'll load it up and see how it cooperates with the system and if it has enough horsepower to really run it all that well. I'm using the Rock Candy Nintendo Switch. It's like a clear purple. And I used a clear purple filament, 3D print this. You can see the lights sort of glowing through it too. I have some different ones that are more regular purple. Anyway, we'll see how this, it probably will take a while to load. As it's showing, it is functioning and loading, which it should. This is Windows 11 on January the 5th for the H3 Plus. There was a video graphic driver by Intel that updated it with supposed to be better acceleration. So we'll see if it helps with this particular game. This is like just a regular, like laptop external. This is what I keep a bunch of ROMs on. This is 4 terabytes. Copied some PlayStation 2 games over to this H3 so I can see if that was. And then this is my sort of high-speed NVMe. That's I usually try to connect to a USB 3, and it has about a terabyte of my Nintendo Switch games that I've copied, which I have tons of. I have boatloads of. I love my Nintendo Switch. I kind of don't see why Nintendo has such a huge deal about emulation, because I could probably show you on my good computer my 10 core, 32 gigs of RAM, all NVMe drives, that there are at least 50 games that don't really even load or run properly on either of the emulators, Ryujinx or Yuzu. And then again, I mean, the Nintendo Switch is what everybody wanted. It's an incredible handheld device that will hook to your TV too and give you pretty much what everybody wanted. So, I just love checking on emulation for the fact that I think it's amazing what people are able to do, but you have to have a pretty beefy system to even get half this to run. So I think in most cases you should probably just get a Nintendo Switch. Alright, I'm going to wait for this to load. I'm going to stop it for now, and then I'll just reconnect this video to the next one. Okay, I could not get it to boot on Ryujinx with either Vulkan or OpenGL. I do have it working here on the Yuzu after getting it to update. I think we're on $12.99. See if I can hear any stuttering or anything. Okay. Again, this is testing Xenoblade Chronicles 2, 64-bit game. It's on the, this is the Yuzu emulator. I think the firmware I'm using is like 12 dot, no, that might be wrong, might be 14 dot something. It's the one right below the latest, which I think is 15, so anyway, so far this looks like it's sounding good and looking good. Looks like I might have a little stutter just when it's loading some shaders. And of course this is anyway, someone in the comments asked, I showed them Metroid, and Metroid runs great on the H3 Plus, and so he was saying, hey, let's see if this one runs any good. I think it's probably gonna run okay. There'll be some very open areas that might be a little. I don't think I can skip any of this beginning part. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and stop this. Most of you probably already seen this, and then when I can get into the game itself, then I'll start this back up.
I didn't expect that. You've been living in this thing big time. Thanks. No worries, Bumps. I think we know what's for lunch. Okay, time to take you down. Ha! Anchor shot. Ha!
Let's see, other shots.
Why not? Yeah. Yeah. Ow. Ha. Ha. Yeah, I'm feeling stronger than before.
Huh? That was a quick thing there. Alright, let's stop this again until we get to the town. Alright, I think this is probably where we really want to see how it's going to run. little sluggishness. Let's see when we get inside if it gets any better.
And arrived. What? That's it?
It's life, man. It's still more than I give to non-friends. If you bring military supplies.
I'm gonna stop the simulation now, but I don't really know if there's any tricks of the trade to make it run better. This game is probably playable. I mean, it's a little sluggish in like the land part, but during the battle, it seemed like it was more at the right speed. But I mean, none of this stuff's gonna run perfectly on. But by far, this is my favorite single board computer that's been out. And I've had everything from Raspberry Pi 2, 3s, 4s, 0s, all the Odroids. But this is definitely one of the most powerful ones that's still small. Or those ones that cost, $500, $600, $700, $800. This thing was only $165. So this is the more reasonably priced for the power. Alright, I'll see if there's anything else I need to add, but thanks.